Hi, welcome back to another video. We are going over the highlighted flips we have chosen to show you between the 1st of July and 15th of July. Let's get straight into it. So on the 2nd of July, we had the Metallica London pop-up. Who is Metallica? Well, they are regarded as one of the biggest and most successful bands of all time. They have over 32 million monthly listeners on Spotify also. So they are on a world tour at the moment, and they have set up a flagship shop with exclusive merch to that city for each destination, and fans have been going crazy for this. This is limited time merch. You have die-hard followers and they want those exclusive items. People want what others can't have, and this has happened again with these drops. Now, they had vinyls that were retailing for £50, reselling for 150 to 180. We had a poster that retailed from £50, market was about 150 to 180. And you had the London exclusive tour t-shirt, retail was 40, and at this moment of recording, the market is £70. Now, fans have been collecting the vinyls and the posters, and this is what we're most familiar with. We have seen these guys do this in the past, and we know the market and how it goes with these type of items. Remember, we can see the other pop-ups as well: Glasgow, Edinburgh, Cardiff, Berlin, and from the market of these drops, we can see that's actually 3 to 4x from retail. I would like to say we have got something fun with this drop. They also have foil variants, and these are randomly asserted. You're not guaranteed to get a full variant, but if you get one, you will be laughing because they're more sought after, more desirable, and a lot more limited. So how are you guys informed? Well, we mentioned it beforehand, the stock numbers per day and when and where to be able to get these products. So remember, there's only 70 to 90 vinyls and posters available per day. We informed you of that. You had to get in fast, and remember, FOMO acts quick if you have to be in and out with these type of products. So this is the success from these drops that we were able to obtain in our server. So an early June flip that we found was the GPT comic book. I know what you're thinking, what on earth is that? Well, let me walk you through it. We actually notified you guys of this in April, and this was something that you could have got for free, no capital needed. What you had to do, you had to solve a clue, sign off, that was it. So all you had to do, it was that simple. There was only 200 copies worldwide, so it didn't matter how many times you're entering, this was all pot luck. But hey, you guys could have copped this. ChatGPT, we all know it, we all love it, we've all used it. ChatGPT, only 200 copies of this comic, where it has over 1 billion users monthly worldwide. The math ain't mathing, right? This was an extremely hard drop to get. Even though it was free, it was all down to luck. Collectibles are flying through the roof right now. People want physical things in their hands. That's why they're going to all sorts of collectibles, and this is no different. Comics are one of the biggest collectibles you can get, and with ChatGPT being as big as it is, not the first AI chatbot, but definitely the most famous one, this was a no-brainer to enter. That could have been you if you copped and were lucky. So let's go to the 4th of July, America's birthday. We had the Audi Yard Force MB400 robot, a mouthful I know. We were getting these for about £70 and they were reselling for £170. Let me explain. These are the Audi / middle aisle products. What does that mean? It's famous. We've already spoken about it before in previous videos. They have a die-hard cult following. These are the items. They're not readily available all the time, but they're the ones that are like a bit of fun, a bit limited, and that's where we like our products. So Audi released these robotic lawnmowers beforehand at $199.99, and these were actually £250 cheaper than its competitor at B&Q. So they were already a cookout, and then on this restock, we saw they were reduced to £70 on clearance. What does that mean? You were able to save yourself over £100 from retail. And now these robots usually cost around £500 on the secondary market, and their competitors cost that much. So this was a no-brainer for you guys to go for. Now, we do normally cover seasonal products because it's not just collectibles and shoes around here. We make sure to find things that others aren't looking at, and I will get to that as a little hint later on in the video, so stay tuned. And a few members were actually able to get these products and sell them about the £170 mark. And after this, Audi actually pulled these from the website, so you couldn't even check online. You had to actually go in store physically and ask if the item was still in stock, and then you were able to get these lawnmowers. Now, here's some success from this drop. Now let's move to the 8th of July, and this is the aircon condition time. We're talking the Miko ACs. Now, multiple members, I'm just going to say off the bat, we're copying multiple quantities, varieties of these ACs. And the main ones we're looking at were the 1200 BTUs that retailed for 519 and were reselling for over £1,000. And we also had the 1200 BTU heat and cold, which was retailing at $659.99 and would resell for about 1.1k. We also looked at other third-party ones, and especially the little AC units that were the more affordable ones at 150 that resold for about 400. Now let me go over how and why. Well, we have been looking at air conditioned units since June, actually, not just in July. Now, it's not just the Mikos and the Audis, it's even the third party brands. We're talking the K-Gogos, Black & Deckers, Seren Lives. We're talking about the Shark Fans and all the other third party AC units that I haven't mentioned. Now, why is that? Well, if you've been living under a rock, I don't even know how you're not affected, because it's been hot. Yeah, it's been the hottest summer and spring that the UK have had since records began. It's been in the 30s for prolonged periods of time, and these houses were not built for the heat, they were built for the cold, to keep the warmth in. People are struggling, it's hot, it's sweaty. What do you want to do? You want to cool down. So that's why AC units that are seen as a luxury in the UK. People want them, they want to grab them, they want to be cool, and that's where we've come in. The thing with AC units are, they are expensive. Let's not go around the bush. They're expensive, and there's not a lot of them. Retailers don't hold a lot of AC units in at once. Why? Because AC unit stock is determined at the start of the year, really months in advance, and no one could have predicted how much of a heat wave we've had. Hence why there's been such a demand and a shortage for AC units. They just didn't clock that this was going to happen.